Hello, Facebook. What's going on?
Yo, everybody.
How are we?
Hello.
How we doing? Welcome in episode 18, Man Talk. We're back. They haven't got rid of us yet. Hey. Hello, Betson.
Can you believe we're at episode 18? Jeez.
18. Crazy to think of 18.
That's a good amount of episodes.
It's a good.
We got the super sub in tonight. What's going on, Ryan?
How many episodes have you been on, Betson? Is this your third, fourth?
3, I think.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm got substitute Betson coming on in. So Tim's out for the night. He's got early mornings tomorrow with the Xbox One X, Series X. No, not One X. That's already been and gone. Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S release. So he's up being busy retail man. So I've come in and helped him out, give him a bit of a snooze.
So Jared starts the stream, immediately leaves. That sounds about right.
I had to shut the big shut. I'm fucking out of here. Had to shut the big glass door. Anyway, we're good.
I mentioned Xbox tomorrow. He's like, "Oh fuck, I forgot," and then
he's out.
I've already got mine right here. What are you talking about? Hey. Anyway, we miss you, Tim. We hope you have a good sleep and you prepare for battle tomorrow. Oh,
yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Jesus. Anyway,
Lloyd, I gotta say, you look majestic in that angle there. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, new chair, new angle, new camera.
You look like you're about to throw down 10 commandments or something. It's just...
You shall not pass.
I don't remember Moses saying that.
No, that was Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that was the closest thing to Jeebus that I know.
Jeebus. Still think the no beard look works for you, Jade. You're insane. I've got a bit of stubble now, so it's all right. I've got a little moustache going, bit of chopper.
It's doing it for me, except for the right, like that angle when you get the light on the chopper, like it looks pretty good. I think it makes you look younger.
A bit of Uncle Chop
100% older. I reckon, yeah, it's looking good now, man. Getting a bit of shadow there going. I like it. I really do.
I actually used the razor again on the weekend to define the moustache. And I managed to actually shave without ripping my skin and turning into a massive blister. It was good. It was good fun.
Nice.
Took me back.
You look a little bit more moisturized.
I feel very more.
Did you have to look up a YouTube video?
No,
how to shave?
I did the old flashback to like year 10 shaving. I was like, oh, that's right. Yes.
A little bit of toilet paper over here.
No, I didn't cut it all. It was really good.
And now, aftershave.
No, I haven't got any. That's the one thing I was lacking. I was just like, okay, I'll just put some of that stuff on. I don't know, whatever. It is what it is.
Imagine Jared as a full Home Alone, like putting on aftershave for the first time.
I would have. That would have been so bad the first time. That would have been terrible.
Are you gonna have to sunbake your face to recolor this part of your?
I will.
Recolor your jawline.
It's like when Homer shaved and he still had that.
Yeah.
But we're nearly at 1,600 for my November. I'm raising on Twitch, so we're nearly at 1,600 US. So we're at like 2,200 Aussie. So pretty good.
That's good.
Pretty good. I haven't let's keep the manscaping down low,
That's the area that gets manscaped.
That's it.
Usually.
That's it.
Yep.
What have you been up to this week, Lloyd? What's been happening, mate?
I've had a pretty good week. Yeah, it's kind of been all over the place. Had a massive week on my feet. Done heaps of walking. Trying to keep up with all the boys in the Strava club. We had some paranormal investigators come round to the station on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was quite interesting. So, and yeah, other than that, just work. Busy at work. Weather's been really nice, so brings plenty of people out. Plus the old ring of steel is finally down. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The Ring of Steel. Yeah, I heard about the Ring of Steel. It sounds like an old radio reference. The Ring of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can finally have some people from Melbourne. We can finally see our family and friends from down in Melbourne again, which
Do you
will
have
be great.
I know you got family. Do you have friends?
Do I have? Yes. Other than Ryan Betson and you guys, yes.
Well, there you go. Okay, that's nice.
No,
Why did you say Ryan first? Like,
Ryan's everywhere today.
He doesn't pick on me, Ashley.
Ryan became the new Jerd today. He was everywhere today.
I had my moment as Jerd.
Did you enjoy it?
Speaking of Jerd, I saw the Jerd bus today in Bendigo. I was like,
Bendigo.
follow that bus! And we lost it. It went straight into the depot, and I was like, son of a
just with all the other Jerd buses in the depot. That's it. Yeah, never to be seen again. There you go.
No, that's it.
Cool. With the investigators, I used to watch that show on Foxtel, and what got me was when everyone sees a ghost, right? It's like in your normal, like anyone that says I saw a ghost, there's nothing like unusual about when they see the ghost. But when the investigators go in, it's always at midnight. It's always with all the lights off. It's always like this. No,
they're always incredibly startled.
Just go in there and just sit down like a normal person. Just wait.
Yeah, I just got that episode of South Park going around. Just don't hear it. It sounded like a. Oh my god, I'm so scared. It's like that's their TV. What's this warm fluid coming out of my pants right now? It's running down my leg.
It's ectoplasm.
100%.
What have you been doing this week, Ash? What's been going on, mate?
Oh, mate, today is my 10-month anniversary since starting the band. 10 months?
Day 301.
Yeah. I think I'm a few days behind. I've done a bit of math and I've looked at the calendars. I think I'm 3 or 4 days behind, but I need to confirm that. But it is officially because I started on.
Did you not do an episode on your very first day on it?
Yeah, I did.
So when was the date of that?
No, because like with the videos, because I do a breakup of like live videos and other weird things. I think I've lost track of a day somewhere and skipped a day or vice versa. So I actually think it's like more like day 305 or something. Okay. But regardless, today is 10 months to the day.
Get in.
Smash it, Ash.
Yeah, man. It's I'm working hard this week to get to 50 kilos like total weight loss.
That's a big one. Yeah. That's huge. Massive.
Mate, my body just figured out how to lose weight, I think. It's just like, it decided like, because I've had like months and months of just like, little tiny losses every week. And then it suddenly decided, hey, let's lose 1.2 kilos this week. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then hopefully that continues that trend. So I got 800 grams to lose this week to get to 50 kilos weight loss on my 10-month anniversary.
Tune in on Thursday. Hey, check out his YouTube on Thursday.
But we got on Wednesday night, State of Origin, Game 2, and Jerd, he's found his voice at halftime. And
no, I was not downtrodden. I said at halftime 10-0 we were in front because they should have been 20-0 up. You know who's going to find their voice on find their voice? I've turned into I'm Jersey. You know who's going to find their voice on Wednesday night? Uber Timmy when Queensland win again, he owes me some Skrilla. What an absolute fool. Absolute fool.
You take bits. But
yes, I'll take bits.
I'll give you 10 years worth of free subscriptions. So, just looking forward to the weigh-in, looking forward to Origin, and the weekend was pretty big week. It's my daughter. We had her first meeting at her big school for next year, going primary school. So bought uniforms, and she's so cute. I just stop growing up, Alyssa. Just stay small.
You want to put a brick on their head, not like meanly. You want to just keep them stay there.
Just weigh him down. Just Alyssa, start smoking. Stop growing.
Men talk and men do not condone smoking children.
No, or giving children.
Or children smoking.
Yes,
or putting bricks on their heads.
Yes, we don't condone anything. Healthy lifestyle.
So Ryan, what's going on with you?
Not much with me, man. It's pretty much the same as always, doing the usual content creation, my podcast, etc. We're heading right into the PS5, so things are starting to get a little bit gnarly for me, which is awesome. I've had a couple of reviews going up. I've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla review going up in like an hour. So if anyone's over there on the YouTubes, they can check that bad boy out. The game is mad. Other than that, like not a whole lot, really. Shoulders getting a whole lot better, which is awesome. I've been able to walk a bit more and do a little bit more movement, which is cool because similar to Ash, like I sort of plateaued for a little bit and then went back up, and now it's gone back the other way again. I'm very happy. Like I'm almost like 27 in a little bit kilos now, which is awesome.
Well, you need good shoulders to carry us for this entire episode, so hopefully it holds out.
That's what I'm hoping. Like I really think it's good to go. I'm still very anti plover. Fuck them. Fuck them so hard. But this week's been really cool, man, and I'm looking forward to the next week. So the PS5 in 2 days. I got a couple of days off work. It's exciting for me.
Ladies and gentlemen who don't know, a plover is a native bird that
It's a
attacked
garbage
Ryan and
bird.
made him fall over and hurt his shoulder.
Worst story ever.
Oh, it is.
It's like such the most tame bird on the planet. It's just there, like, just picking out
No, they're
worms.
not.
Like,
They're
No,
stars. No,
they're
they're
plovers,
not.
tame bird.
Plovers are the worst.
No, they've got little poison.
I got
poison
1,000
things.
of them everywhere.
Plover.
They got little poison things. They're little.
Pterodactyl. Oh,
Pterodactyls.
jeez, you guys are soft. Oh, my. Anyway, so, guys, we're going to be doing a few
Before we do that, though,
giveaways.
Jerdman, how's your week been?
Oh, thank you, Ryan, for remembering little old me. Ash sometimes just forgets that I'm even here, so it's nice to be remembered. You're
Wait,
welcome.
who said that?
You're welcome
said
back
that?
anytime, Betson. Tim who? Who's Tim? Anyway, my week was all right. I had my son's Melbourne Cup day at the pub. That was fantastic. I rode the tab machine all day. Great fun.
And I also shared my birthday with your lovely children.
Yes. So my eldest turned 9 on Melbourne Cup day, and my twins turned 6 on Friday with Betson. He was 31.
I'm 31.
31.
Yes.
So my twins turned 6 on Friday. They turned 6 on the 6th, but I didn't back 6 at the cup. What an absolute moron. Anyway.
Because that would have pulled Satan involved. It would have been crazy.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to invoke the Lord of Darkness. Not yet. Anyway, not yet. It's been good.
Not when there's a profit to be made.
No, exactly. No, I've been streaming this week as normal. Checking out the new Xbox console in secret, and tonight after this midnight, I'm playing the Xbox Series S with Valhalla. Boom. So there you go. That's it. That's my week. That's it. Yeah, I can't wait. I've just finished playing Odyssey, and Odyssey I wasn't excited for Valhalla. I'm going to be honest. I loved Origins. Odyssey I sort of skipped because I heard it was a lot of ship stuff, and I'm not a massive fan of that. But then I played Odyssey, and it was fantastic. So I'm really keen for Valhalla.
So I just like old Pexter's comment here. What's wrong with Danny Glover? That's right. Danny Glover was in my street, jumped out at me. He's like, "Hey!" I'm like, "Ah!"
Danny Glover.
Hey, remember me for twins?
Yeah.
Fuck the Glover.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
My.
Cool.
But
All right.
what I was trying to say before I was interrupted by Ryan.
Yeah.
We are doing a couple giveaways tonight. We actually don't have a bloke of the week lined up. Not saying that there haven't been blokes of the week, but we're just...
For those of you at home, just Ash thinks you were all shit this week. He's like, no standout blokes, not one.
I said it just like that, and then Ryan's like, "Yeah, but we really need to pick a bloke of the week, don't we?"
Really pick someone done hard work, I'm sure.
Jesus. Me, I was like, it saves me doing some work. Oh, I'm cool. That's all good.
But stick around because there's we're doing a couple giveaways and anyone can win.
We
So
will
it's not just-
will spin that bitch. Don't worry, it will be spun.
We'll spin that bitch.
Don't worry. So what are we chatting about? We sort of touched on it already. We are talking. Actually, before we even get to that, next week, be here 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Summer Standard fucking time. 8:30 next week Sydney time. The Mad Dog Adam Ads McDougal will be right here.
So you
So-
remember seeing the original date the Jerdman put up, and then he realized that I was going to be here, and he's like, I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
we moved it to next week.
Yes, we didn't want
We don't want the super sub here, mate. We need
we didn't
talent.
want Betson bringing down the brand. So
That's totally fair.
hashtag Mad Dog for Mental. There you go. It's happening next Monday. So if you've got
And
questions,
you guys helped make it happen.
he did,
really
yes. Especially all the people that were hashtagging that nonstop. If you've got questions, hit up any of us, including Betson, including Uber. Hit us up on our socials or the Man Shakers page. Maybe we'll do a mega thread on the Man Shakers page. We'll do questions from Mad Dog and we'll pin it to the top. That's what we'll do. Put all your questions in there. That's it.
And don't worry, guys. I'm going to be asking him about the Parramatta Eels and Newcastle Knights Grand Final 2001. So don't ask that question. That's mine.
It's just me, Lloyd, and Betson are just like.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez. No,
crickets.
but I'm super excited for it. It'll be really keen to just get some live insight as to the man shake and the brand and how it's changed everything about his life and how we can show him how much it's changed our lives as well. So it's just going to be so good. So make sure you tune in for that.
Yes, that is next Monday. Be here. It'll be a four-sided right-angled object.
Do you guys think you're going to get all like, starstruck, get a little bit, bit celebrity? Like, oh my God, it's the Mad Dog.
Not really for reasons. Because
that factor.
That takes up the entire shot.
I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. But the boys, maybe. You never know. Let me get that out. Where the fuck is that? Get out of the way.
Imagine how horrible that would be. Mad Dog comes next. He's like, oh, hi, Jordan, lovely to meet you. You're like, no.
Yeah, we met. Actually, it's so funny. One of our bosses at work, I won't go into too much detail, but he's of an age. Anyway, one of my good friends who's no longer there, he's met him probably 20 times, and every time it's a different name. Every time it's like, you've met me 20 times. You know who I am. No, we don't. That's so good.
If you are watching this Mad Dog for any reason, just getting a feel for what Man Talk is, thank you so much. We really look forward to having you. It's going to be so good.
Yes, exactly. All right, we're talking hobbies and leisure because why not? We're going to chat some gaming because the Xbox is out tomorrow, PlayStation's out on Thursday, and I know a lot of us out there are gamers, so we're going to chat about that and trying to mix that in with a healthy lifestyle. And Ash is going to chat about his car. He loves his car. And Lloyd will probably chat about all things. Lloyd's got his fingers in a lot of pies. I reckon you've got countless hobbies. You've got countless hobbies.
Pie's a different word for no.
Well, he's a Renaissance man. He's got the music, he's got the cooking, he's got the getting out in the backyard and doing all sorts of shit. And the best thing about that is you can sort of get exercise while you're doing it. Gaming, not so much. Yeah. Gaming's a little bit tricky, but I reckon,
on an exercise bike, Jared, man.
Oh, I saw Osher Ginsberg, Andrew G. He was doing an exercise bike and he was like doing some sort of charity stream where he had like this. He was streaming on Twitch and he had this. He was he's riding like hundreds of kilometers on this bike.
Oh wow!
Maybe I need an exercise bike edit. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I might look into that. There we go. Or I get Beat Saber. Actually, have you tried Beat Saber?
Haven't.
Yeah, Beat Saber's mad, dude, and you will sweat.
Maybe I should try Beat Saber.
You will sweat.
What's a Beat Saber?
That's
so it's a music rhythm game. So where you essentially have like two lightsabers for an easier equivalent, and music comes at you, and you've got to hit the beats at the right thing. Yeah, it's Fruit Ninja, but with music.
Wonder how that goes with copyright and DCMAs and that nowadays.
Now that they've got a bunch of licensed stuff, probably a little bit, but
okay. All right. Anyway, I think that'd be good because I've seen a few people do it, and you do get a sweat up playing that stuff.
Oh yeah, big time. Can confirm. Actually, well, I was way fatter last time I played it, so I don't know, but I'm not sure about now. But
last time I tried a headset, I had one of those Samsung ones I got with the phone, and when I was 170 kilos, like I couldn't put it on without the whole phone fogging up because of how hot my face was. Like I couldn't use it.
Ryan, can you please make sure, like, next time you play it, you, like, live stream? Because I just want to see your shattered expectations. Now that I'm fit, I'm going to play this game.
I wouldn't go that far. I'll just last, like, 3 minutes longer, and I'll still be, like, heavy breathing.
That sounds like a... You fucking beat me. Anyway.
Who got over the line first there, guys? Was it me, Jared, or...
So good. It was so good.
Glad I set you guys up and you said...
That's it, knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
You gotta be careful. So we got some photos of Ash. So let us know your hobbies and what gives you fun. Like how do you get, now you're getting sort of losing weight and getting a bit healthier and you can do a bit more things. Like what out there are you doing that is easier than you used to be able to do? You know what I mean? Like what are you enjoying more now because you're a little bit fitter than you were before?
Or have you been able to take up some new hobbies or leisure stuff?
Well, I know for me,
as you're going on this weight loss journey, you need to keep that mental health in check and help it work. So, what hobbies are you using to keep yourself, going well?
Perfect. I know that
I've got a hobby for all of you, just smashing those emoji buttons.
Because I
Yeah.
know Ash is right
Anger
into his
issues.
cars, and I've always wanted to go on a hot lap, but I could not fit in a bucket seat. I know that for a fact. So that's something I could actually try and do now, which is good. What about you, Ash? Like, what do you enjoy about?
Well-
What enjoyment do you get out of this, mate?
Well, for all those who don't know, that is my Toyota Supra right there. The picture at the top is when I got it back in 2010, so I've had it for 10 years. The bottom picture is, I think, late last year. So I put a lot of work into a lot of effort. I got into cars. I've always really been into cars for quite some time. Like since I was little, I always had like the posters of like the Holdens and HSVs. I was very much into like Australian muscle back when I was a kid. You know, V8 supercars, all that. But then a certain movie came out where they were a bit furious and fast.
Spy Kids
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. No.
The very, very angry, quick Volkswagen.
Yes, exactly right. It was Herbie the love bug, and yeah. So I fell in love with the Toyota Supra. I always loved it, and I managed to get my hands on one 10 years ago, and it's just become a project. And I love getting out and just it taught me so much about tools and how to use my hands to complete a task, like be it like stuff that you can do that you can apply to so many different things, like building shed or building a roof out the back, hanging up pictures, like just like by having these tools available and the know-how and the confidence to use your hands to do it, it's given me just these amazing life lessons. And it's just been, I hate that car, but I absolutely love it at the same time. Like it's just a pure love-hate relationship. It hasn't been a smooth ride, but all sorts of stuff has gone wrong.
Have you ever been on a hot lap? Have you ever done one of those?
I haven't done a hot lap. I've done skid pan and everything like that with the Supra.
Ask the question, then buggers off.
I'm still here. I'm getting a drink.
Yeah.
I'm still
Classic.
But
Hey, Ash, what do you think of?
I'm still.
I don't know. I'll see you later.
I'm still here. I got the headphones on. You fuckers. Still listening.
Anyway,
Fuck's sake.
No, but like, so this car, like I haven't done a hot lap, no. Mainly because I was always afraid of being too fast.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah, they shut the door. No, fuck off.
I've taken this car out on the skid pan, which is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, shit yeah.
And for all those who may know a little bit about cars and that, like this isn't just like a bolted on different body kit or anything like that. I've done full engine conversion. I've had the gearbox out countless times. I've done all sorts of stuff to it, like all in my garage. And I've just built up this massive thing of tools. And one great inspiration for me was the movie Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood.
That was me.
Said that,
I was in that. Get off my lawn.
You don't. Get off.
My big inspiration is I want to be a crotchety old man.
It was more
pretty
the
much there.
more the lesson of the young kid got in there and he was like, did you buy all these tools? Like, how did you afford all these tools? He's like, you build a collection over time and then you have them for life. And that's what really stuck with me. So I've built, this great big collection of tools, and I can do, engine conversions, engine swaps, gearbox changes and everything like that, like in my garage. So
that's insane.
It's been a great hobby. Very expensive one.
I can't even do that on Gran Turismo. I struggle to even do a fucking conversion on that. Like that's a skill that I know that I would never remotely even get close to that. So that's awesome. I really appreciate skills that other people have learnt. That to me it's just like fantasy science. Like I'm just like, okay, cool.
What was a huge help for me is that I got involved with the New South Wales Super Club years back when I first got the car. And one of my best mates now, he actually is a mechanic and he owned a Supra. So he was very much into modifying his own car as well. We both, I started to get into it, but he taught me a lot of like those tricks of the trade kind of stuff. He gave me, like, I had no confidence taking a socket wrench. I didn't even know what a socket wrench was, putting taking out an alternator, but he taught me all these tricks and gave me the confidence to actually just dive headfirst in and get it done. So it's a great thing that I've done, but in terms of for myself and my own growth, but Yeah, I hate that car so much at the same time.
It's one thing pulling them apart. It's another putting them together, isn't it? When it
Oh.
comes to cars.
It's like I don't want to take it apart. I don't want to fix you again. I just fixed you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys, one of the shakers that comes into Jerdville, I don't think it's an official men's shed, but he's got a big shed and he gets blokes around and they chat about shit and they like fix up cars and they do that sort of stuff. So I think if it definitely can make it like a group thing with some blokes. And I know that I went on a men's walk and talk thing in Penrith a couple of weeks ago. They did it down by the Nepean River and we did 7Ks around, and it's just getting together with a couple of my friends I hadn't seen for quite a long time, and we just chat the whole way around. So I think if you can sort of get involved in something that'll get you chatting with people, even if it's over underneath a fucking bonnet, just chatting about shit, pass me the fucking 7/8 torque wrench or something, you know, like I think it's good to sort of, I don't know, the flange fucking crankshaft rod, pass me one of those things. I think it's good. I think it's good. More blokes need to get together and do that sort of shit. I think it's good.
I think
you're thinking of the microscopic Vassal vein.
That's it. The old drop tank. Yeah, watch out,
Flux
guys.
capacitor.
Yeah, the flux capacitor. It's what makes time travel possible.
It is.
There you go. Anyway, cool. What about you, Lloyd? What do you? Besides you, everyone knows you as a muso and the chef. What else makes you? What's under the hood there?
Well,
what else?
Now, I've got to clarify. I am not a chef by trade. Okay.
Whoa.
I know.
What? Surprise
Everyone-
Pikachu.
I'm calling current affair.
Sorry, I just blacked out for a second there. What happened?
Everyone just instantly assumed because I work in a kitchen and cook for a living that I was instantly a chef.
Yeah, so you're a cook,
And I
not
probably-
a chef.
I'm a cook.
Yeah,
I
cook,
did.
okay.
I was doing schooling. My mum's a chef by trade. I do have a lot of the skills, and I do work in the kitchen and all that jazz. I was doing the schooling for it, but it was getting too hard. Owning a full-time business, schooling, and trying to cover me to go to school, and actually the cost of it was I couldn't afford to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, but I think if you got your own business and part of that is cooking food and you are cooking that food, then
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're a fucking chef. Who gives a shit? I don't care what the sous
exactly
chefs
right.
say out there. Fucking take your
it's-
Michelin stars and fuck off.
It's funny. Like there's a lot of qualified chefs, and you get them in the kitchen and you ask them to do something, and they just have no idea because all they've done is study. That's all they've done. So yeah.
I work in a pub that has a bistro, and we've been through a few chefs over the years in the bistro. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, other than cooking, I just love being creative, and I think that's where my music side of things comes in. I love doing art projects. I love building stuff. I love doing like videos and stuff like that for you guys. I just like being creative. The leisure side of hobbies, I think nowadays, especially now that I've lost the weight, is just going for nice walks, just exploring new territory, and just getting out and about. Put the headphones in and just cruise around town and go through the bush and see things that I've never seen before. And yeah, it's
cool.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So things
What about
you? Me, I like I can do a lot more with the kids now. Like me and the kids, like we used to wrestle before bed, but that would consist of me just laying there and just them just falling on me and me not doing anything. That was our wrestle. But now I can wrestle with the kids. I hang them upside down, run around with them. Occasionally, not as much as we used to. COVID's really put a spanner in a lot of the works with things, and I know everyone blames COVID for a lot, but it is it's a 9/16 flange rod. Synchro Duckworth Lewis system spanner. Like going to the park and stuff. Like even the other day, we were at the park and I was swinging on a swing next to my daughter. It was fantastic. Like just doing that stuff like that, and I can go down a slide now. And at Christmas we go away for 2 weeks every year, and I'll be back on the kayak that I bought last year doing that. And I've got to get myself a new bike because mine got stolen last year, so I'll be getting a new bike. And I'm just going to have fun riding around with the kids. I'm really looking forward to Christmas holidays. We need it after the year it's been. And last Christmas holidays we got shit whipped out of there because of the fires. So I'm really looking forward to getting away. And between the fires, COVID, the floods, and everything else we've had this year, if I can get on a kayak with my youngest, and ride around with the kids. I bought Ivy a bike for her birthday. The training wheels are here in a bin. I'm not putting them on her bike. She's going to learn to ride it like her brothers. And it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Just getting out there with the kids and just having a good time. They're trying to get me into playing over 35 soccer next year. I don't know about that.
That'd be right, Jared. I reckon you'd be right at that.
Compared to some of the boys, I would be pretty fit, but I don't know about that.
Let's play some league, Jared. You know,
I used to play. I was not a bad. I was a prop. Surprise. And I had a photo in the local paper of me running down the sideline for a try in like under 10s, and that was like my Al Bundy. You know, Al Bundy when he scored 4 touchdowns in one game. It was Al Bundy 4 touchdowns. That was me. That was my claim to fame with football. I played what's the high school one? It used to be Commonwealth Bank Cup, whatever the high school one is. We played that in year 12. It was pretty good fun. But yeah, wouldn't mind getting into that, or maybe some Oztag, or maybe indoor soccer, or even indoor netball. My sister-in-laws are all guns at netball, so maybe I can just stand under the hoop and put my hand up and grab the ball. I don't know. Anyway, a lot more freedom now. There's a lot more freedom. Like even getting up on a ladder and putting up Christmas lights this year is going to be so much easier than it has been over the years. Like even getting up a ladder, like you look at the ladder, and it's like 130 or whatever it's rated, and you're like, no fucking way. But you still get up.
Start sweating after like the third.
Yeah. So someone that heavy should not be up that high. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. What about you, Betson?
So because my weight loss journey has happened like during a pandemic, I've not really made that transition to like super active hobbies. I still are very like sedentary from like when I was a larger individual. The only one I've done more recently, which is more physically involved, is I've picked up a skateboard again.
Oh yes.
So I hadn't skateboarded in the better part of 12 years, 13 years, something like that.
That's cool.
And it's just a situation I just never did it. And once I moved up to Melbourne, I still had it. It still stayed around, but I never used it.
Do you remember everything? Did you forget? Is it like riding a bike, or did you have to get your... Because it's supposed to do with balance and center of gravity and all that sort of shit.
It is a lot of balance, a lot of center of gravity. And that's something that I'm probably having the biggest hurdle with now, is because my center of gravity is changing. You know, so like as a result, I am essentially relearning how to do it. And on top of that, like I actually went and got a board that's correct for my size, my height, my feet size, everything. Like I just had this same board that I had when I was 12, and obviously I was a much smaller individual back then. So
how big do the boards go up? Like how big a dude can you be riding a board?
So you essentially just want a wider board. Is probably the easiest answer. Yeah. So. For those that I'm using an 8.5, so an 8.5 inch size board, where previously the one I had when I was younger. Yeah.
8.5 inch, perfect.
So I've grown since back in the day. Like my old board was a 7.5, so it was like a really quite tiny, thin sort of board.
Yeah. A bit more
so that's a relearn right there. Relearn how to balance, relearn how to...
Do have to say, Betson, I instantly assumed your shoulder accident was from falling off a skateboard.
I wish it
not
was.
Being chased by a bird.
Because that would be a better story. Because like
by Danny Glover.
Like
Glover, please don't chase Betson no more.
Can you gotta do Glover at the end. You gotta do it. You gotta do Glover.
So 2 weeks before that, like I was skating around a car park and I blew apart my hip, like doing the same thing.
Fuck's sake,
like,
man, Betson.
Fuck. But it was awesome. But it was good because I felt it wasn't a bad thing. I stood up and I got back on the board and I kept going, and that's something I certainly wouldn't have done before.
You've turned 31 now. You got to you're getting old, man. You got to learn just bring it back a little bit.
Things going to stay a lot longer. And
bounce back. Tony Hawk can still do a 900 at the age of 40. Like I'm sure
but he's been awesome for like 30 years.
You can't compare Betson to Birdman, Jesus.
I got a serious question for you, because I used to skate when I was younger, and I've been literally like, since seeing your videos, I've been like, I think I might, go and investigate skateboards again. I always remember I used to always be stressed about like my weight on the trucks and the bushes, the bushing or whatever it is. Yeah, that it would just like absolutely destroy it, like become super loose. Like are they like weight rated nowadays? Like, I mean,
no, you'll be right, Ash.
Yeah, you'll be right. Just get harder bushings. That's all I did, because like I knew that. Because I bought a whole new skateboard. The ones that came with it were like just the mid-range bushing. So I went and got some harder ones. So when you're heavier, you want to be able to make that a little bit stiffer. And especially as you're like trying to rebalance, like reteach yourself how to balance. It's not gonna hurt to have it a little bit tighter, go ahead, give it a burl. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, it's when it comes to skateboarding and like a physical activity like that, there is this synergy between your physical self and the skateboard, and you do have to have a bit of a higher understanding of how your body moves and works and stuff. And that's kind of the idea. I wanted to, you know, relearn my body, but not as sexy as it sounds. You know,
are you goofy or regular?
I'm regular.
Front or back?
But he's Mongo.
But that's the other thing I'm trying to do as well. Because from bad habits from when I was a young kid, I pushed Mongo. So I would have my right foot on the back and I would push with my left and then put in a regular stance. So right now I'm trying to break that habit, which is really handy because I can push switch like a champion, which is nice. Yeah, I'm also trying to reteach myself that too, which is a minor hurdle, but it's fun. I can still ollie. I can still pop shove it. Like, never really able to kick flip properly.
Can you chicken McFeast?
Well, once you get up to the 540 board varial, let me know.
But no, it's been really good actually. Like it's super weird. Like it does feel like I'm connecting with like a younger me, a younger, thinner, healthier version of me now. Because I'm more healthier than I was back then, that's for sure.
I reckon you and Ash need to do like you need to meet up on like the ramp, the skate ramp park, and it'd just be like this.
And the problem is, like, I do feel like Steve Buscemi, but then I'm also like, what? Fuck it.
I had to fucking do it. It's so good.
You know, because it's another extension of what my journey has sort of been about. It's the whole idea is if there's something like a question that comes my way, and if I think about it, I'm like, why not? Rather than being like, why would I want to do that? I'm old. I'm gonna be like, why not do that?
Yeah, why not?
And that's kind of the whole. That's kind of the whole idea, and like that's because this whole year has been about that change, that mind change, that like physical change, that lifestyle change. So it's all comes in part of it. Like I made that decision at the start of the year to say why not and try a lot, the man shake. I said why not, and I tried DDP yoga, and I tried why not, and then I'm now an ambassador for like a product.
Why not?
Like, I mean, that's kind of it's what my year has been, and it's been awesome.
He's the yes man.
Just don't go past any gay clubs. Just promise me.
When the lion's hungry, he eats, man. Like
Everyone's fluid nowadays, baby. It's 2020, baby.
Why not?
It's the 21st century, man.
Joe Biden's president, baby. Anything's possible. Hey. Shout out.
Yeah, and on top of that as well, in terms of like other things that I do, obviously, I've been a content creator for the better part of like 6 years now in the video games journalism space. So I really enjoy doing that. I love covering PlayStation, talking PlayStation, etc.
How did the Paw Patrol stream go the other day?
What, sorry?
How'd the Paw Patrol stream go?
Absolutely amazing.
My
son loves it. He finished it that day.
Oh, so how long was the game then?
Oh, wow.
Probably about 5-ish hours if you did everything.
Because I was going to stream with the kids. I got a few games there I was going to stream with the kids. So would it maintain your attention?
And came back and he's like, I finished it, Daddy. I'm like, what do you mean? And sure enough, the credits are rolling.
Would it be something that you could sit and sort of watch without being like bored shitless, or?
You can play it with him. It's co-op.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to stream out the kids. I think they'd have a blast doing that.
It's awesome, man. Because so if you go back into the archives of my YouTube channel, he and I did a video 2 years ago with like Paw Patrol on a roll. He was 2 at the time. He didn't really know. He was like, doggies. That's about as much as he thought about it. But now being like older, he's been playing Paw Patrol for 2 years. He knows how to do all the controls and whatnot.
That's cool.
And now he's like, oh man, Chase is going to do that. Daddy, you be Rubble, you do this, and yeah, we play it together, and it's so amazing. Cool.
I think a lot of people underestimate. Obviously, technology has become such a big thing now that kids are into it. I know people are a lot like devices, but it teaches them hand-eye coordination. It teaches them some logical thinking. It teaches them a whole bunch of different things. So, I think like my eldest is right into Minecraft and everything, but even my twins now are playing games, and you can tell my daughter isn't quite as into the games, and she lacks with certain things that the boys are sort of better at. So it's very interesting. I think they actually learn how to ride a bike using the Switch Labo that you build the cardboard out of. You can build it, and it becomes like a handle, like a a motorbike thing that you'd actually turn and get your balance with, and I think that's actually helped them ride a bike.
No, because what's fun is watching the cogs turn. Like when these little puzzles come up and you see him kind of like give it a try and then be like, oh no, that didn't work, or what if I do this? And you like, granted, like because he's 4, you can read him like a book. You know what I mean? He's like he's not but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, and on top of that as well, what I discovered about 2 years ago, I didn't discover, I knew it existed, was professional wrestling. So with my day job being video game related, my hobby, you know, my side hustle being video game related as well, I needed something to give me a mental checkout, like something just to like be that complete brain numb. So in the same way that like Ash would go and, you know, tinker with his car for a good couple of hours and get that kind of like zen sort of just like,
I go play golf. I go play golf and zone out. Like, golf,
you know, Lloyd's just bees awesome. You know, just there.
Lloyd probably just noodle. Do you noodle on guitar, Lloyd? Do you just sit there and just like noodle away?
Yeah, when I'm not with the family. Yeah.
I think that'd be so cool.
I don't go to the garage and it's all zen. It's like, you know, you hear something drop, ting, 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 and you don't hear it hit the ground. It's like, fuck!
Well, that's similar to me on a golf course, but I sort of treat it as a zen experience now.
But yeah, like you put your brain in a different space and you kind of like, you know, you forget the things that are going on around you and you just focus on it. And for me, professional wrestling was dumb. And it was mindless, and it turns out that I really loved it.
Some people need that, like especially nowadays with so much pressure on everything and everyone, and the bills and grinding away at work every day, and family and kids and whatever else. Sometimes you just need to fucking zone out. And if seeing Ric Flair smash someone's face into a turnbuckle, then fucking go for it.
And that's pretty much what it was. Like, what got me there was they did the show in Melbourne, the Super Showdown, and the story building up to that was Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. And Samoa Joe's entire storyline was, I'm going to punch you, I'm going to punch your wife, I'm going to punch your kids, I'm going to punch your dog, I'm just going to punch everything that you like.
Sound like Mike Tyson.
And I'm like, eat you and your children. Dumb. I'm in. And then I've kind of
punch everything you love.
And I fell in love with it because it's so stupid. And and it's been awesome for me. Like you can't underestimate the power of that in terms of just keeping your mind kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I think you need that.
Here I am, like, you know, because you guys, like, maybe not so much you, Lloyd, but like Jerd, Ash, Tim, you guys love sports. And I never understood it because I never liked sports growing up. So like I didn't really have a commitment to any team. I just didn't give a shit. But it wasn't until wrestling that I understood sports, not in the actual athletic sort of way, but in the collective of sport, like a group of people coming together for one thing. Like, you know, you're invested in the outcome. You know all the players, you know what they can do, you know their numbers, you know their, you know, like in wrestling, you know their finishes, you know, and I never understood it. And then now I get around with my friends and we watch a pay-per-view together and we're up and we're cheering, even though it's all fucking predetermined and it doesn't really mean anything. But like you get that same awesome feeling of sport, like that collective happiness or collective just connection.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. It's just being there with someone in same interest and just sharing that bond. It's just that bond. It doesn't matter what you're bonding over.
Like an example, like, you know, we had the Royal Rumble this year and Edge returned after, you know, X amount of years.
Is he the tall one with the long blonde curly hair?
Yeah, and he was like, he would never wrestle again because his neck's all jacked up. And so we're all watching the Rumble and it's like, burr, you know, number 18. And it's like, you think you know me. And his music kicks in.
Well, did anyone know?
I'm like, oh, no one. That was a surprise.
It's like Game of Thrones style. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
The fireworks go off. There's crowd. Everyone in the crowd erupts. I'm on my couch, like, oh my god, it's Edge.
I can dig that. That's cool, man.
And he's almost crying because it's the first, like, he's finally returned to something that he loved, and you can see the wave of the emotion hit him. I'm crying. My friends are crying. We're like having this beautiful moment on the couch. We're like, Edge is back.
That's so cool. I'm digging that.
Like, it's
a bit like if Jake the Snake came out with an old python over his shoulder. I'm here.
Yeah, can't underestimate it, man. It's the same way that when you're like, you know, you're like your team's in the grand final, they're making their way into the semis, and you're with them. It's Can't understand
So
it, man.
good.
It's so good.
Mate, I can see your heart rate has gone up. Like
He got me. He got me.
I can hear it. Yeah.
My skin was going. He got me.
Dude, like wrestling is good. Like it's so dumb, but it is really, really good.
All right, let's give
spin
something
that
away.
bitch. Let's spin that bitch. 1 to 100, go. Chat, 1 to 100.
Oh,
go.
shut up, Dash.
Go.
My friends in the chat give me crap.
Go. 1 to 100. Go, 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 go.
Ladies and gentlemen, pick a number between 1 and 100. One guess per person.
Go,
First
go,
one to
go.
guess what we got is the winner.
That's it. So what else we got? So we got Mad Dog next week. If you haven't already, join the Man Shakers. And Lloyd, plug your Stevia app. Plug the Stevia app, mate. Go for it.
Stevia app. The Stevia app.
Plug it. Go for it.
Strata
It's
app?
better for you than
like
regular
artificial
apps. The Strava app, yeah, it's going crazy. I think we've just hit 105 members. It's a free app. It's free to join. Jump in the club. Links up to all your devices, your phones, watches, Fitbits, all that jazz. You can log your walks, runs, rides, swims, hit workouts. And it's also got a leaderboard. So it calculates your activity against everyone else in the club. And each week it changes. So it's a really good motivator. Some of the guys on there have absolutely smashed it this week, just gone. Massive
So in
shout
that
outs.
case, it may be a good demotivator.
Yeah. Big shout out to Jeremy Johnston. He smashed over 100 kilometers in walks and runs this
Oh.
week.
Jesus.
I know that
Andrew.
Andrew did a 100k bike ride this week.
1 day. He did that in 1 day.
In 1 day.
Freaking
Yeah.
lunatic.
God.
Lunatic. He smashed it.
And
Peekaboo's he mowed the lawn the next day. He was feeling it. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been chatting with those boys because they've got the idea of possibly jumping in and doing the Oxfam walk next year, which is 100 Ks in 48 hours. So
By yourself.
yeah. As a group.
Okay, I was going to say,
Yeah.
those
So
legs would be
it's,
chafing. We haven't got a winner, but we've got someone very close.
My face will shut itself.
All right, we got someone very close. Evan
Stewart?
Yes. He guessed. What did he guess? 38?
Geelong boy.
38 he guessed. It's 39.
Ooh.
The answer is 39. He was one away. Evan, you get to spin that wheel. All right.
Someone's going to hit you up.
There we go. I'll hit him up. I'll hit him up.
I'll get his details if you want.
All right, there we go.
Although I didn't see where his name was.
That's all right. I got him on Messenger, so I'll tell him. Boom. All right, there we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Magic Wheel of Fortune, in case you couldn't tell from the intro. Basically, what we're going to do is going to spin this wheel. You got a color-coded chart on your left. Whatever we spin, you win. All right, let's do this thing.
What do we got? Red? Is that red?
We've got red. We got red, the Man Starter Pack. Congratulations, you have won the 10-Minute Man, book by Adam McDougall, a bag of Man Shake, a box of Man Bars, and a shaker. Which, if you had 2 of those shakers, you could turn into a Mega Shaker or a Super Shaker.
That was such a dumb post. I'm happy with it.
Super Mega.
I like the fact that my comment got more likes than the actual post itself.
I'm fine with that.
It's like one of those Jedi lightsaber things that you just keep putting attachments on and you end up with
That's
this
what I was hoping.
lightsaber.
I was hoping there's someone that had like 4 or 5 of them. We're like,
Man Shake Wizard Sticks.
yeah.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Evan. And that 10-Minute Man book can confirm it is a book. I have one, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm aware that it has pages and stuff.
Really good book.
It's
It's a really good read.
I just seen an update from Tim. Congratulations, Tim. Even when you do watch this, a massive update from Tim regarding a certain change of status.
Oh well, he's all this Facebook smooches now.
Ooh, the Facebook smooches. Congratulations, Tim.
Get in, Tim.
And congratulations, was it Stuart?
Evan.
So
Evan
I
Stewart.
wasn't sorry. Yeah, Evan Stewart. Congratulations. I was sorry.
Boom.
My Facebook has completely destroyed itself.
Hit me up, Evan, on Messenger. You can let me know what you want, and we'll sort that out, mate. Too easy. We're going to do another giveaway before we end. Back into it. I suppose we can. What else do we want to chat about?
To go the other way with the hobbies, because we talked about what hobbies that we do. Is there ever been a hobby that you want to do, but you've never done it? Like, for some reason, it's always you've always been hesitant?
Toying with the idea of doing, I mentioned it on one of my YouTube things, I was toying with the idea of trying doing a thing called German Tries, and it's all the stuff that I couldn't do before. Like, say, bungee jumping and skydiving, riding a horse, eating a horse.
Eating a horse.
No, you go to IKEA and get the meatballs for that. No, all the stuff that I couldn't do before. Like, I remember going to Dreamworld back when I used to smoke. I was still a big dude. Back in, maybe 15 years ago, I went to Dreamworld. And I went to go on that big claw thing that it sort of swings like this. It's like a big pendulum claw thing. I waited in line for an hour. I got there and they put the thing down and it wouldn't clip in and I couldn't even go on the fucking ride. And they said, and then I did that old march.
Walk of shame.
The head down. And so I would love to go back to Dreamworld, just go on some rides. Like, seriously, I'd just love to. Like, Queensland. America's quite good. Disneyland and Universal, they're used to big dudes over there. So, like, a lot of their rides you can go on and you're fine. But like Dreamworld, a lot of them are for the small. I think even being tall and broad, I'm sure Uber's got the same problem. Uber's like 6'4". Even being tall and broad on those rides, you can't sort of fit into. But I'm hoping I could maybe squeeze into some of them with the kids one day. That'd be really good fun. I'd love to do that. So that's the main thing I'm looking at doing.
Well, I think that's really good, Jed, because like I'm much the same. Like, I avoided like all things at heights because I thought surely this can't hold my weight. You know, like things like abseiling and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, abseiling.
You know,
that's freaky shit.
I'm terrified of heights, just purely.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I have major fatty fall down phobia, man. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah, like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, there are a lot of things I want to try, but I would say the more immediate one is either like, 'cause I was thinking about it, like, you know, like as I mentioned before, skateboarding or even rollerblading. I'm not sure, like, 'cause I want to do one of those kind of fast movement ones. I don't want to get a scooter or something like that, but like, I don't know, just something that.
One involves pants, the other one involves a nice skirt.
Ash joins a nice
Skateboarding.
Wow.
I didn't say roller skates like with the 4 wheels. Yeah, I said roller blades.
Ah, yes. Tie up t-shirt.
Next thing's roller discoing everywhere.
Hey, rude men do the limbo on roller skates, all right? Rude men do the limbo on roller skates. Hey.
I might need to get a new bike or something. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, but I don't have any time for that kind of stuff at the moment. What about you, Lloyd? Man, is there anything that you haven't tried that you're not as brilliant at?
I suppose I'd be a bit like Jerd and wouldn't mind going on some rides again. Although I do hate roller coasters. And I remember the first time going to Dreamworld was the only ever time I've been to Queensland. I met a friend up there and said, "Yeah, we'll go on some rides." And I'm not going on any ride that goes upside down. She's like, "No, it's fine." And the first ride we went on had 2 loops in it. I was just petrified.
What don't you? Is it the fear of falling, or is it feeling your own weight against the gravity of it?
Yeah. I think being a big guy and you just feel like you're just going to rip out of it and just.
I've always felt like my chest was going to cave from that harness and shit. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying skydiving. I think. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I haven't been too bad with heights. But yeah.
We just need someone to sponsor Man Talk and get us doing some adrenaline shit. Let's go.
This is
if you want to,
Red Balloon. You want to give us the experiences, Red Balloon? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, like I am horrified. I'm so scared of heights. If you want some fear factor level stuff, yeah, get me. That'll work. That'll be some funny video. Whew.
I really like roller coasters. I like that feeling.
We should do Daredevil Dudes for Man Talk stuff.
There you go. Man Talk tryhards. Bang, get in. There you go. Love it. Cool. What about you, Ash? What do you want to try that you haven't done? We've done that. We've done that. We did that. Skateboarding. Yeah. What about you, Betts? And who haven't we done? Betts?
I don't really know. Like I've been just like it's probably just little things like, but it's not even more like weight related or anything. Just something I want to do. Like I used to play. I've always wanted to have musical talent, but I've never had it. I played drums and stuff when I was in high school, and I'd like to go back and do that again, you know, because it's a bit of fun. And I guess being thinner, it makes it a little bit easier because there's a lot of flailing and movement, you know. So it'd be cool to be able to go back to do that. But it's just, yeah, get more physical things. I think is probably the next step for me. I don't know what they are yet, but you know, as I said, with the whole why not factor, let's just see what happens. If something comes my way, I'll be like, why not? Let's give it a whirl. Like, you want to come play dodgeball? Why not?
A lot of us have opened that door. That would be like before. We'd be like, because of our size and how we were mentally and everything, we'd be like, no. But I think now that a lot of us, I think even a lot of shakers out there would think anything's possible. Why not give it a fucking go? We've closed ourselves off to this stuff for all these years, whether we wanted to close it off or we just physically couldn't do these things. So why the fuck not try them? Why not?
One thing I'm looking forward to doing is being more open to going to family events, and like those family events that you see them like once a year, and actually have them go, like, look at you and then see that you haven't gained weight. You know, like I'm actually really keen for Christmas because of that. Like, you know, just to see, like, because people, like, you know, at least in my family, you don't see all of your family, like, throughout the year. Like, you see some extended family that once a year. And I dreaded going to, you know, family outings or events, like even with old school friends I hadn't seen in years. Like, I was just like, dreading it, because I was just like, you know, like, and I've said it before, like, you know, they'll be happy to see you for the most part, but a little tiny part of their brain's gonna be like, Jesus Christ, he's gotten fat, you know, like. And I'm just looking forward to not having that fear in the back of my head. And that's not like really a hobby kind of thing, but it's something that I think goes hand in hand with, like, yeah, why the F not? You know?
Like, to add to that, like, I want to make a new hobby where I'm just confident enough just to rip my shirt off anywhere. Like, what's going on over there? Like, that'd be nice, because, like, you know, if I could, I would have showered with a shirt on. Like, you know, it's nice to sort of go the other way.
I thought that last year when I was down to 70 kilos at Christmas last year, and I thought, I'll be able to walk around the pool on holidays and that without a shirt on. I still didn't.
Honestly, I've seen you without a shirt, Jared, like from the pictures that you, nothing untoward, guys. But
when I did those
honestly, man, like, I wouldn't look twice. Like, honestly, not saying that you're not gorgeous, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't look twice and think, well, you know, that's someone who's obviously lost a lot of weight. Mate, you should just do it. And honestly, don't care. Like, I had to force myself to, you know, go shirtless when I was doing swimming at the local lap pool, because it would have just looked so weird if I'm there with like a shirt on swimming laps when there's like some Italian bloke who has, like, you know.
Some of those old dudes just don't care. They don't care. Those old dudes just don't care.
Like, you can't tell whether he's wearing Speedos because it's just covered by belly. Like, I just, he looked like Peter Griffin, you know, like. Going
back to what
his response, he's just like, get your shirt off, then come on,
get it off. Of course. Going back to what you were saying, Ash, about like events and stuff. This year would have been our 20th high school reunion. I'm old. This would have been our 20th, and I was. At the start of the year, I'm like, man, I'm gonna walk in there like that. You know, those movies where the girl gets a makeover and they walk in. All of a sudden, you know,
you're gonna get Pretty Woman.
I didn't feel like that. I didn't, you know. But I thought there's gonna be people I haven't seen for years and years and years. And I was always big from like year 7, like till year 12. Till last year, I was always big. So I was going to enjoy just rocking up and not being so self-conscious about how I was and what people were saying, and then that didn't happen. I was like, oh, right, I'll have to wait to the 30th now. Anyway.
And then you shaved. No, but like, just get a friend of yours to go in first, and then request from the DJ to play Pretty Woman, and then like when it just kicks off, like just kick down those Pretty Woman walking down the street. It'll be great.
I was thinking going the other way. You know, he just plays Christina Aguilera's Dirty, and in comes Jerd just like grinding up a storm.
Our local RSL had a big downstairs. They had a big it's gone now, but they had like a big music room, so you could go in there. It was like booze, and they had like a big video jukebox that was on the screen and stuff, and dance floor and blah blah blah. Me and some of the boys got down there one Sunday afternoon. It was like 1 o'clock in the arvo, and we all drove, but we all ended up drinking for some reason. And we played Dirty. It must have been 9 times in a row on that music jukebox. And we're just sitting there Just drinking, watching
Watching
Dirty
the clip.
9 times over it. I was like, fuck, how desperate are we? Had to call the missus to come and get us. We've just had midday drinks on a Sunday. Can you come and get us, please?
Hey, Mrs. Jerd, I'm hammered and I've been thinking about Christina Aguilera. Can you come to me?
Yeah, good times.
Jerd, I'm ready to go.
Good times.
Let's make some
So good.
twins.
But that works.
I didn't realize how she was terracotta in that film clip. She was terracotta in that film clip. I missed what happened, Ned. I missed what happened.
It's like you just watching this film clip to Christina Aguilera like 9 times. It's just like call up Jerd, Mrs. Jerd. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready. Too many
Mr.
bourbon.
Jerd,
Too many.
you have a massive erection.
Too many bourbons. No. Yeah.
It's the pleats. It's the pleats.
Those were the days.
Ah.
Anyway, Aguilera. Meanwhile, now the father and me would be like, "Why was she wearing those clothes in that boxing ring? Put a freaking sweater on. Put some tracksuit pants on, please." Back in the day, it was like, "Hey." Anyway,
That's someone's daughter.
I know.
that you're
That's what you think nowadays, isn't it? No, crazy. Anyway, we want to do we want to get another? Do we want to do another spin? Do we want to? What are we doing for that?
Yeah.
We worked out what we're doing for that. We've had our usual meeting chat and we don't know what we're doing. So let's think of something. We'll get the messenger going. Lloyd, what song are you singing?
I'm singing for something a little bit different. I'm singing No Diggity.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, No Diggity.
I
Yeah.
like that song.
Um,
That's a good song.
Can I? No, I'm not going to ask that question. Don't worry. Keep going.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Let me just Google. Let me just Google
Make
something quickly.
it really awkward for a second. Yeah.
Let me just Google something quickly.
Can you do
Here
an
we go.
acoustic version of Dirty?
Ah. Maybe.
Tabs
Backstreet-
were dirty.
Backstreet featuring Dr. Dre and Queen Pen. Cool. That's one of my favorites, Lloyd. Love it. I'll probably know it once it starts. I have no idea what that is.
Few people have covered it over the years.
Okay.
I like Chet Faker's version of it. I know that Ed Sheeran's done a acoustic version of it. He did a
Was that a Sheeran rap? I hate Sheeran
I
raps,
just read
man.
Angela's message, and I'm like, that ain't cool.
I hate Ed Sheeran when she raps.
No way there is a mouse in our living room.
There's a mouse in your house.
I've got to see this.
See you later.
That's not good. Man, mice are gross.
You need to get those humane traps. We get them putting peanut butter in, and then I have to take them out to the bush and let them go.
They get caught in a trap, and I go, ah! And I make my wife do it.
No, I have to. I used to. My missus got supersonic hearing, so she'd hear it. The trap went, and I'd be 2:30 in the morning. I'd be like, and I'd take the trap in the car and drive out to the fucking bush and let this fucking bush mouse go into the tree.
Yeah, I somehow learned that I had like a really gnarly fear of mice out of nowhere. I was sitting on the couch. I was playing some sort of game, and it rocketed across the lounge room, and like my whole body just froze. I was like,
It's just a mouse.
I literally can't move.
I had a pet rat growing up. I had Rocky the rat.
Oh, I can't.
Rocky the rat.
I can't handle pet rats.
We need mouse cam. Take the wheel cam, Ash. Go see the
Mouse cam. Yeah, mouse cam. Oh, I wasted up. Stupid fucking mistakes, man. Anyway.
Bezo asked who wears the pants in the household. My wife.
I think all the wives wear the pants. Beezy, what are you talking about?
Yep.
I'm sure Jack wears the pants, Beezy. I know.
My wife
So
can't handle anything that moves, pretty much.
Okay,
Except
so
for me.
there may very well be a mouse in the house somewhere,
Okay.
and that's not a euphemism.
You best go down to Bunnings and get a trap.
No, I got traps right here. Des and Troy.
Cut to Ash just punching a mouse.
That sounds like good content for tomorrow, Ash. One man hunts.
No, but,
Ash,
like,
that fat guy versus mouse.
Like Ange is doing like the very stereotypical 40s lady just on top of a chair, just
with
like
the broom. With the broom.
"Ah!"
The broom. That's so good.
I can't help you, Andrew. I have a podcast to
That's
do.
it. That's
Ange,
it.
look out behind you!
All right, let's do something while Lloyd's going to sing. So let's do. Do we want to do another number? What do we want to do? We've got a question.
Sing it.
We've got another question. We're going to do another number.
Have we done a question? Do a question.
Okay. Betson, think of a question.
Oh.
Do it.
Shit.
Do
All
it.
right.
Do it in your wheelhouse, if you know what I mean. Like something that is very niche.
Something very niche. Let me think. Something wrestling.
Yeah,
maybe.
very niche. Like who won the SummerSlam in like '81 or something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well. Okay.
What wrestler has derived his name from a mineral? No, I don't know. Just something.
You've got to watch the answers though, because we're not going to know the answer.
Yeah. All right. We'll make it relatively easy. In the WrestleMania of 2019, who were the 3 women that were in the main event?
Perfect. Let's go, Lloyd.
Oh,
That's easy.
me.
3 women, Jade.
Shorty get down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitches don't play around, cover much ground. Got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte. Each and every day, you play away. I can't get her out of my mind, no. I think about the girl all the time.
Wow, wow.
East side to the west side, a pushing that rise, ain't no surprise. She got the tricks in the stash, stacking up cash, quick when it comes to the gas. By no means average, as long as she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in. I like the way you work it, I know diggity. I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, diggity. I gotta bag it up. She's got class and style, street knowledge by the mile. Baby, never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feeling tears and no, let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb. Love is a verb, so freak what you heard. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. No diggity, no time. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Woo! Whoa!
Oh, that
mad.
was fantastic. I've never heard that song before in my life, but I love it.
It
It's
sounds
good.
familiar,
Oh, there you
but
go.
I liked it.
You've never heard No Diggity? Oh,
Mm.
great song.
Yeah.
Uh,
By Blackstreet.
The winner was Simon Taylor with the correct answer of Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Becky
of
Lynch
course.
won both the Raw and the SmackDown Women's Championship to become Becky 2 belts.
Are you saying
Look at-
Becky?
look.
Are you saying Becky likes it? No. Let's spin that wheel.
And then
Evan
also
trying to
shout
win
out to
again.
Brock Malone. Okay, oh come on, man, wrestling sucks. That's right, it sure does.
We get a video going. Here we go.
The Manshake Wheel of Fortune.
Boom. There we go.
Congratulations, you have won a spin on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm a bit distracted by this mouse in the house, apparently. So let's spin that bitch.
Oh, yellow.
Ooh, yellow, you
Yellow.
win 2 bags of man shake. 2 bags full. Congratulations.
Isn't that convenient? Two belts Becky and 2 bags Simon. Nope.
Mhm.
Phrasing on that one.
There you go. Cool.
Well,
Perfect.
yeah.
Well, Simon, get in. It's 2 bags, mate. Hit up any of us and we will sort that out for you, buddy. GG, well done. Lloyd, that was fantastic, mate. I really dug it. I think I preferred... I can see how Ed Sheeran would have done that, and I prefer your version.
He did a mashup with he put Thrift Shop in it as well. So
Oh.
It's a really good song. It's like a real chill step.
was pretty
Okay,
good.
I don't
Yeah.
mind. I'm going to sound really old white and nerdy, Weird Al Yankovic style. I don't mind a bit of Macklemore, just quietly.
And Chet Faker does it on piano, and it's really good as well.
Okay. Chet Faker. I always hear that name. I have no idea who Chet Faker is, but I hear that name all the time.
Chet Faker, yeah.
Is he a country boy, or is it much completely off
No,
base?
he's not. No,
It's like Travis Barker. I think he's like a good old country boy, but no, he's not. He's like a
drummer for Blink-182.
Pop punk drummer.
No, not Travis. No, I'm thinking of that guy that did the Fortnite thing.
Oh,
Travis Scott.
Barker.
The American rapper that did the Fortnite dance thing. That Travis, what's Majee? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fucking, who cares? Fuck it. I'm old.
Wasn't the Fortnite dance from like
no,
doing?
No, there was no.
Poison?
He did the Fortnite concert and everyone rocked up to it. He was this American rapper guy, Travis Scott, I think.
No, never heard.
I thought he was like a country boy, but no, he's like a rapper. Anyway, doesn't matter. Who cares? Anyway,
I'm confused by all of that.
yeah, me too. Kids these days with their music. Anyway.
Yeah, Pac-Man video games.
You with their hula hoops and Pac-Man video games.
And their curly straws and all sorts of things. What are you doing this week, Betson? What's going on?
PS5, man. That's pretty much the big thing.
Thursday.
PS5.
Are you getting it first thing Thursday morning? When are you getting it?
Man. Picking up first thing Thursday morning, bringing it back here, unboxing that bad boy, getting that video on the tubes, and then I'll be streaming the rest of the day.
Bang. Sounds good. I'm doing something similar. Tonight I'm going to stream the Series S Xbox with Valhalla. 9:30 tomorrow morning. Go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Jerdman. I'm unboxing my brand new Series X, the big black fridge. I'm unboxing it on Twitch, and I'm jumping straight into Valhalla on that. And Thursday I'll be unboxing the PlayStation and jumping into Yakuza like a dragon. There you go. Lloyd, what are you doing this week?
I haven't got much planned. I am sitting down with Jamie Ford on Thursday night.
Ooh.
Going to do a bit of a podcast.
Is it going to be 3 hours special?
Don't think it will quite be 3 hours.
Extended
I've got
director's
a lot of
edition.
stuff to talk about, but not quite as long as Timmy's
Okay.
story. But that should be a lot of fun.
Cool. That should be good. Should be really good.
Other than that, just work. Yeah, nothing too exciting.
Cool. Ash.
My most immediate plan is to figure out where this mouse is.
You seriously, you need to lay on the lounge with the light on, leave the light on, lay on the lounge, and you'll just see it out of the corner of your eye. It'll be like you'll see it.
Yep.
That's the best thing to do.
But get your wife to get Ange to hold the
You won't
camera,
find
hold
it.
your
You'll have
phone
to
and film it, and that way it'd be like a Benny Hill skit. It'll be amazing.
You won't. You need to say, Alexa, play Yakety Sax by Boots Randolph, and that's the song. There you go. Yakety Sax, Boots Randolph.
Can you find my tennis racket? No.
You need to get a humane trap. Peanut butter on some bread.
Look, I'm just gonna dive on it with a bucket and.
That ain't gonna fucking work. Who are you, MacGyver? That ain't gonna work.
You better be filming this.
50 kilos lighter, please. I got.
You ain't catching a fucking mouse. Not with your beard.
I got the skills that pay them bills. Other than that, I've got it is my 10th anniversary, so I'm going to be doing a measurement on the 11th, which is what, Wednesday? Is it? I got Origin. So that video will come on Saturday. Origin live stream Wednesday night. That's on my YouTube channel. Check that out. Otherwise. Yeah, potential 50 kilo loss this week. So we're going to see how we go with that one.
How are you feeling? Do you feel that anticipation like that?
I just feel like that I'm not going to get there. It's going to be like, like 700 gram loss. It's just you dick.
Do you ever get on in like the morning and you're like 100 grams off and then you hop back in half an hour later after you've been to the toilet again? Do you ever done that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. No, I just thought if you were so close, would you think I need to go and just go to the loo and then I'll try again in a little bit?
Poops.
I would call in sick to work and then just like drink a buttload of coffee and then just wait.
just wait it out. Just sit there going, it's coming. I can feel it.
Set your watch to it 9:45. Time to go.
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. That's cool. There's nothing more satisfying. Let's get that out there. There's nothing more satisfying than a nice evacuation. Perfect. Betson, right. We chatted about you. We chatted about Betson. Lloyd, what are you doing this week?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Lloyd? I think my dog wants to go out.
I've already said. Doing bugger all.
Oh, fuck. We don't know what we're doing now. My dog wants to go out. My dog needs a nice evacuation.
I think I need to go. Ange is pacing out. So
we're out of here.
I'm going to jet.
All right. See you guys. Take it easy. But we're back next Monday with Mad Dog. I'm not talking about this dog. I'm talking about Mad Dog. McDougal will be here. We're going to do a mega thread on the Man Shakers page. Hit us up with your questions, and we'll make sure we can get through as many as we possibly can. That is it. You guys have a good one. Penny, get out. Get off my face, Penny.
Thank you for watching, people.
Fat guy, go for it.
I love every single one of you. There's nothing you can do about
He
it.
does. He does.
Bye.
It's very true. See yous. Bye.